If you click on this video, it's not by chance, this is God's will. Today, God says, ascend to a higher plane, my dear. The glory world is the high realm where everything is possible. Ascend into the possibility. Ascend into the realm where I make your deepest wishes come true right away as you see my face, which is the embodiment of love revealed to you. Go up. Join me in the company, because I chose you. The Father says, I choose you. I don't live in buildings made by people, I choose you. You are where, when, and how I do things. Please allow me to return the favor, my dear. I am your moment, don't wait any longer. If you want to go somewhere else, you can't because I am here and now. You don't need to do any secret procedures or executions because I am your way. Today, the door to all things are possible is open for you. Leave. Go beyond your limits. Deprivation of exit. Get rid of illness. This is the realm of endless potential. Right now is your chance, because I am the God of time. You did not lose because of luck. You are not limited by what happened or by what other people say. Now is the time for you to be happy. Now is the time for my will to come true. Take in the beauty. Align your heart with the shaking of the doorposts in my throne room to reach glory. Look at the smoke of my presence that surrounds you, changes you, and lets people see you as you are in my glory. God says that your spirit has no limits because my endless spirit lives inside you. I know everything, am everywhere, and have all the power. I will not stay limited, so I give you the qualities that make up my life as you see it, which are your human essence. As Jesus said, don't think of it as theft to be equal, but as beloved sons. I want you to give your life to service like He gave His life to Calvary. The Father says that the level of your work shows how much you are a son. I call you my kids and daughters. My favorite is what I call you. I declare that you are qualified. I will not hold back anything you have asked of me because my answer is for you to believe and receive my good promises for your life. I will no longer be afraid to answer your heart's cry. The cross stands for your answer. Look around and be. Look at the crucifixion to understand the chair. Looking at the throne will help you understand my essence within you. A fire from my loins above and a fire from my loins below, which creates the creative wonders that are changing your life right now. Grow your mind to understand my thoughts, the huge amount of potential I have given you, and the limitless nature I have given you. Get rid of any old ideas you have about being sick, sad, failing, anxious, or scared. Take a deep breath in the core of health, strength, happiness, and victory. Keep looking forward to the great opportunities one have set aside for you since you called on my name and put your trust in me. Angels tell you that today you will receive my kindness. The pessimists, on the other hand, are passing judgment, always focusing on other people while ignoring their disqualification. The Father asks, what was the point of the cross if I'm going to judge and fight the world? 2,000 years ago, the world was on the verge of ending, but I decided to send the only begotten at that very moment. What about the phrase, I am a good God, doesn't make sense to people who have strong, harsh religious beliefs? The goodness of my being is spreading all over the world because I am a good God. The Father says, I am a good God, and my goodness is eternal, with no beginning or end. I'm very good at both the Alpha and the Omega. I am the first and last good, and today I bless you because I am good. Do not let the bad things people who say they represent me say discourage you or turn you off. If I were really who they say I am, the universe would end in an instant. Listen to me now, says the Father. They completely misunderstood me. To the law, the witness, and the crucifixion, so that you may see and understand that my main goal throughout time has been to show my goodness, loving kindness, and favor to a world that doesn't deserve it. They will see me as I am, so they will understand me and look like me. If you look at things from the point of view of I am today, all the things in your life that need to be judged and punished will go away as I change you into my image. Today, God tells you that your argument is just words. The battle of the kingdom is taking down the walls of insulting words that stand in the way of my promises being fulfilled in your life. You fight your battle by using my word against the enemy's word. It is clear from the enemy's words and actions that they want to destroy you. My announcement is a testimony to life, backed up by the blood of Calvary. Take hold of the sword of my word today and use your faith to fight anything that goes against what I've promised you. Your weapons of conflict are not physical things, and the size of your fight is not measured by how loud you scream or how strongly you proclaim your beliefs. When someone talks with power, they don't have to raise their voice because the strength of their words comes from who they are and the promises they've made in their life. Today, go into it with the calm confidence that you are the beloved and rightful child of the one who created the world. The Father says, as you align with me, I will make your circumstances line up with my promise. Get in touch with the elements. Just like I talked to the fig tree and it died, you should talk to the bad things, the things that don't match up with my word, that are happening in your life. Things the enemy planted will die and wither away, but the things I promised will grow and bear fruit for all time. God tells you to let go of useless thoughts today because you are not a child of vanity but a product of my kingdom. You are known to me as my beloved and the entitled one. Your right to something doesn't depend on how religious you are or how moral you are. You have had mistakes and setbacks, and you will have them again. But my mercies will always be with you. People who preach and moralize and say they are better because of who they are have blinded themselves with the sharp tools of religious dogma. If you see yourself the way I see you and approach my presence without judging yourself, you will go through a deep change. Not through the pointless efforts of religious dogma, but through the metamorphosis that happens when I show you my glory and let you fully reflect my image on earth. Be marked with my likeness, the Father says. Go out into the world and be like your Father. Enjoy your day as a demon master and a water walker, facing the impossible and making the possible happen, not because you're trying hard, but because you have faith that I am with you all the time. The Father asks, do you trust me? Please allow me to go on from here. I am the main character. I'm the one in disagreement. The enemy has been defeated. You have done nothing wrong, and nothing is stopping my essence from entering your life to change, shape, rescue, heal, and free you. Before the video continues, please like the video, share it with your family and write Amen in comment. Today, I present to you a transformative vortex that turns ashes into beauty, water into wine, and life where there was only death and the fear of loss, says God. The Father says, this is your moment. You are now moving toward the end of time in your unique timeline, which is recorded in the celestial records of glory. There is a new chapter starting today, and the old one is slowly but surely going away. Forgive, let go, bless, and move forward, because I am leading you out of the limits of the past and into a new era with more possibilities and glory than you have ever seen before. The weight of my presence is now on you. People will see and feel the full amount of my favor. Not only will you hear the story, but you will also feel and see my beauty and the forces of the next world. You will no longer look for wonders and signs from long ago. Instead, I will give you a modern, immediate experience of my fullness that goes beyond what has happened in the past. I will get to know you and make the essence of I am that I am manifest in your life until there is no trace of the natural man left. Only the divine man reflecting my image will be visible in your realm, as my witness shines brightly from your life, says the Father. The Bible says that God says you were not created by chance. The fact that you were born and when you were born are not just chance biological events. You were not only thought of but carefully made by my hand before the foundations of the land were set. Didn't Job see the sons of God celebrating before the world was made? Before Adam took his first breath, I told him, you are holy and blameless before me in love. This is my determination, which is not affected by anything, including other people's opinions or the results of my life events. Know this, says the Father, you do not lack any gift. All of your needs will be met, and all of the answers you've been asking me will be fully fulfilled. You don't need to raise your voice, because I can hear you fine. Save your cries for when the evil ones are wiped out. Save your exclamation for the party that's coming up. Enjoy your dance of anticipation, because I will never leave you, forsake you, or leave you without answers or caught in the enemy's lies. God says today that He will always answer you positively. Before your speech, my confirmation was sent from the King. The Father is telling you to come closer to Him. Don't think that my love isn't real. Anyone who comes to me must believe that I exist and know that I repay those who truly seek me. The Father says that you have been looking for Him for a long time, and today He promises that you will find Him and leave with something. If you look for something, you'll find it. If you knock, it will be opened for you. If you ask, I will answer with a provision that goes beyond your wishes, thoughts, or ability to understand. I'm not a man who would lie, and my Father was not a man who would feel bad about something. As I said, you will not go hungry and will not be turned down for my kindness. The Father promises that you will not be left alone. Instead, you will be fed if you listen to my words, do what I say, and put my kingdom above all else. It is said by Jesus Christ that the reason I have called you is not like any other reason. Have you ever thought about why I made Jesus stay for 30 years before the sacrifice on the cross? The Son's life on earth was necessary to show what normal human behavior should be like. That which I have done on earth you will do even better than I did. Do you think this is true? Doesn't this say that my message is true? Say to your soul, as He is, so am I on earth, and say to your spirit, as I have embodied the earthly image, so now I embody the heavenly image. This is your essence and my essence in you while you were living on earth. You are going to face a task. It might shock you, but it won't shock me. Get ready to speak with confidence the words I give you. The strength in your spine and the faith in your attitude will come from me. You will stay strong, and the enemy, who is determined to hurt you, will be pushed away. As it says in my word, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. The Father says that your authority is based on the unwavering mercy of David, which is shown in the blood of Christ, which is shed for your forgiveness, redemption, and empowerment in all situations. Angels tell me that with every view I have today, I also bring a gateway of progress into my life. I have often shown you a vision of higher standards and better blessings, and you have sometimes wondered if it was all a dream. My plans for you are so much better than anything you've ever experienced that they can't be put into words. Your plans can't be better than mine. The gift I'm about to give you is the best thing you can think of. Even with your wildest dreams, you still don't fully understand how much I love you, how much I favor you, and how determined I am to keep every good promise I made to you in my word. Started working today, and then went to my rest, which is the rest of God. Because the Father says, my rest does not mean being idle. Before you enter my rest, remember that the words you speak are always at work. Your human spirit, which is where my spirit lives, is always on guard and works with me in the celestial world to rule, reign, and crush all forces that are against you. Do not be scared, because I am with you. Please don't be scared, I have made myself present in you. Do not be afraid, because I will stop the enemy's threats from coming true if you listen to my voice, do what I say, and keep going until the promised end comes true as your inheritance. According to God, a person is described by what they think inside. The things you say are like seeds that you plant. One day you will reap the benefits. If you don't like how you're expressing yourself right now, you probably won't like what tomorrow brings either. I made the universe with the words I spoke. I didn't build with good intentions, feelings, or complex thoughts in mind. I spoke the earth into existence and gave you my image and power, so everything in the world responds to your words as if they were mine. Open your mouth wide, and I will fill it, says the Father. As I am, so are you on earth. The words I put into your mouth are currently doing what they're supposed to do. Since my words have meaning, your words must also have meaning. If you want to take control of your life, you need to start talking about it. Let me clean your head and thoughts of bad things. It was never meant for the negative to mean the same thing as reality or truth. Think about everything good, pure, and perfect. These are the building blocks of what I want for your situation. People will think you are naive. People will think you're not real. People may think you're stupid, but you're not when you think about my thoughts and speak my words. The Father says, I produce the fruit of the lips. This means that I bring peace to both close and far away. Even though you may feel far away from me sometimes, as you speak my words, I will bring you closer than you could ever hope. I want to reassure you that you are the person I am working with today, and this is your season. There will be no more delays. Your time of blessing has come. Before the video continues, I request you to comment amen and please help me by doing super thanks. Your support means a lot to us. Today, God tells you that nothing outside of you has power over you. You are not bound by any condition, situation, or person that goes against what I promised in my word. The things that happen in the real world are just observations about the things that I gave you power over. You have power because the Father gave it to you, just like I told Adam. I told the man in charge of the opening to take over and use his power. Through Christ, the power that Adam lost is restored. Because you belong to me, your life is the start of leading and reigning. Governance and power don't start after the fact, and they don't need death, because death is my enemy. Didn't I say in my word that death is the last enemy that will be smashed under my feet? Did I not say that I would stay sitting until the last enemy is defeated under my feet? What part of governance and dominion do you still not fully understand? Asks the Father. Come up to my table, sweetheart, and have fun. There is a table set up for you in front of your enemy, and you will stay safe and unharmed because my hand and my name protect you. When my son walked the earth, he showed what I think is normal for people. He showed me what I thought the human condition was like and then boldly said, "You have inherited his name and will do greater things. Take part in the bigger projects now. Get ready for miracles, signs, and wonders. Look forward to the unusual, the strange, and the amazing. Your God says, seek the manifestation of my kindness and strength inside you, to you, and through you in a bigger way than you have ever experienced." God says that people should understand today that He built the world based on trust. I spoke my wish as I looked into the chaos and the formless nothingness. The event known as the Big Bang was just my voice resonating through the formless chaos that came before creation. I spoke, and the earth came into being because of my hopes. With this creative force, which includes the power of faith to shape, mold, and change the world around us, I have blessed you and everyone else. The Father says, the basic quantum energy of manifested existence lives in your lips. It is a gift from my hand. Change your way of thinking from one that is based on lack of, and sickness. As it says in my word, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. If you're unhappy with your life, change your heart and then speak your goals with confidence, and things will change. This is how the Father sees having the faith of God. Once you understand what this means, your grief and lamentation will go away, replaced by joy and celebration as you interact with the forces of the next realm and see your life change to match the heavenly model playing out on earth. This is my identity, the Father says, and this is my purpose. This is the faithfulness I have given you, and anyone can have it as long as they call on my name. Please accept my kindness. Please accept my kindness. I am a good God, and I have gifts for you that are even better than your wildest dreams. As of today, God says, my temple was not built by human hands. It is made of blood, bones, and flesh, just like you. The Father says, you are my temple, and I choose to build my dwelling within you. I'm not interested in visiting rites. I am a resident God, not just a God who helps people sometimes. I'd like you to give me full control over your whole being, including your past, present, and future selves. The Father says, I am neither a careless parent nor an absent landlord. Instead, I have established my presence within you. I will cover you with my essence and fill your whole being with the abundance of my grace and blessings, he says. What does the Father say? Your soul is yours to possess entirely. The Father says you will possess everything because you have chosen to seek the kingdom. As I said in my word, everything will be given to you if you put the kingdom first. What does all mean? It means everything that has to do with life or religion. Some people have taught in my name that I have chosen for you to receive poverty, illness, and lack of resources, but this is not what I have planned. If you, as a bad person, can give great gifts to your children, then know this, I will give you everything good you have asked for. Let go of the less than mentality, and accept the vastness of my spirit and the depth of my generosity shown in my greatest gift, the gift of my only Son. Today is yours. I have chosen you to receive my plenty, so open your heart and take it. Say this about your soul, the Father's kindness is my inheritance, and I will not be swayed. God says that these days, anything is possible, all you need is faith. Religious thought tries to limit the claim that the Father exists, just like it does with all faith claims that are made without any qualifications in my word. I beg you to ask whatever you want, and it will be given to you. I don't have any doubts about your life, so you don't have to get past them. I say that I don't value denial or refusing to listen to your heart's call. The enemy of your soul has slandered and discredited my name, making it seem like I'm the ruler of the world and turning down your small requests. Didn't I say in my word that giving you the kingdom is something I enjoy? Get this, the Father says, you belong to righteousness, peace, and joy. You have my righteousness, which is the bought right to heaven. I have put the power signet ring on your hand. All you have to do is show it and say my name to see answers and freedom appear. Enjoy this day with a renewed sense of simplicity and purpose. There is a decline when there is no direction. Accept a fresh simplicity of faith like a child who extends his hand and can't imagine getting it back empty-handed. I'm not going to refuse you or put off the answer. The Father says He will answer right away. That's who I am and what I'm here to do, so come to me and leave the dead limits of religion to take up a living, breathing inheritance as my son and daughter. The Father tells us to strive for greatness because, without vision, things will fall apart. I haven't called you to die, I have called you to survive, grow, and rise. As I told Moses, look, I've made you a god to Pharaoh, and as I told Joshua, look, I've given you the city of Jericho. Visualizing is not wrong because you are part of an age that is meant to dream and see things. I will make those dreams come true in your life, and the mental strength and character I am creating in you will make the world a better place. Today, God tells you that you have worth on your own. The enemy has tried to make you believe that you are not valuable, but as I said in my word, you are valuable. I watch, even when the sparrows fall, and as the Father said, you are worth much more than many sparrows. Change the way you think about things and see yourself as someone for whom the price of Calvary was willingly paid, allowing you to move from the kingdom of darkness to the kingdom of my beloved Son. I do not just call you servants, you are more than servants. I call you sons, the Father says. I call you beloved daughters. And I'm talking about you as the person I will give my love, my unwavering support, and even my complete loyalty. The usual answer I give to your pleas is always yes. I have confirmed your faith because you came to me in my name. Before the video ends, I request you to help me by doing super thanks. Because I don't have house and I have to make my new house.